Hello generals, welcome to episode 9 of the Thailand series. Today we're gonna talk about Africa. This episode will be more or less all about Africa. As you can see, I have constructed an airfield in Ethiopia and I'm diverting there many units from the Pacific, and we will try capturing as much territory as we can to make the lives difficult for the Americans, while, as we mentioned in episode 8, the Europeans started attacking the United States home provinces. So the United States, it's another of these players in this game. Everybody keeps declining my offers to cooperate or to join my coalition. First time happened that everybody rejected me, from Vietnam in the start, Chad then, the United States, the Europeans, the UK. So I'm not a good diplomat probably. We're gonna jump to the Pacific now for a quick look there. Japan is almost done, and as you can see, I'm sending a few of my ships, part of my fleet, to the Hawaiian Islands to start the coastal bombardment there. I cannot let them fall under the Europeans because their strategic value is of real importance, as the Galapagos Islands, just on the opening of the Panama Canal. And the plan now is to capture the Ethiopian territory around the territory that already the United States have captured. I was puzzled why he managed to capture that territory while Ethiopia was inactive, but apparently they had a right-of-way agreement between them, and this is why. So I tried to cut them off and, of course, capture as much territory as I can, since I consider the United States dead before the Europeans do. So it is a race for VPs right now. One thing that it is important to mention is the organization in an airfield. As you can see, I have fighters, I have SAMs, I have radars, I have helicopters circling around. So looking at the scoreboard, we're number 1 now in the game. So we're leading the game on day 30. We've lost everything, and by day 30 we're back and we're first in this game. Really important lesson this, never give up. By now I have annexed one city, and this helped my economy to recover faster. And a quick reminder, if you like what you see in our series and in our videos, please consider subscribing, and if you leave us a like, it would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for your support so far. After the reorganizing of our economy and the annexation of one city so far, our economy is the leading economy in this game as well. So we have fully recovered, and now we are ready to face anyone. Moving forward a bit, and I decided to show you in more detail this part, and you can see the waypoints I'm placing on what was ex-Congo. As Finland moved aggressively into Chad and he's trying to expand, I'm trying to cut him off from the territories of Congo in order for me to get more VPs. As you can see, the southern waypoint is really important because I'm sending my troops in a very strategic, let's say, city. They have a river separating the east side of Congo. It's the border with Cameroon, and I'm sending there. It is really important to get that territory because I will have a cluster of cities there and VPs to harvest, let's say. I always send my UAVs before I move in, just to check what is in each city I'm planning to go, and I make sure that the enemy, which is the Europeans right now because the Americans are off the game, they won't see my UAV circling around the city, so you have to be very careful on that. Moving forward a bit, you can see we have progressed and we have almost reached our destination, while the UK and Finland, I think they understood. I'm not sure if they know the strategic value of this city. They understood what I'm trying to do, and they tried to rush there. I'm sending my fleet. You can see waypoints all around. Let's see who's gonna make it. And we made it. We captured that city, Cabinda I think it is called, and moving now into Kinshasa. However, I only have one unit there, so I have to move it from one city to the other in order not to fall into the hands of the insurgents. And also, I'm not sure if it falls in the hands of the insurgents that they won't attack it because they are inexperienced players. One good thing that Finland managed to do is to cross the river, Brazzaville, it is called that city, and he managed to cross it, so I have to deal with that as well. I will keep moving my units there. It was a race. I mean, that part was so stressful for me. I mean, it was, you know, my heart was beating like 120. And my little UAV did its job and revealed what Finland was bringing, and he has elite tanks, 3 elite tanks, meaning that he's a paying player because he's not experienced to be able to unlock it at this level. So I started again the diplomatic, let's say, moves. I contacted the UK, we start chatting and discussing, and he revealed to me that most of the players in his coalition are paying players. I'm not a paying player, I'm not using gold. I realize now that I have to face a paying coalition, not a paying player. So that is going to be hard or impossible for me to win. We will find out. And I managed to stop Finland's motorized infantry moving further. I think he gave the order and he left the game, which is a big mistake. You never give orders in a contested, let's say, area when you're not online. And my fleet is moving in because it's not in my style to wait for them to attack me. So I'm moving the fleet. If I had, you know, more active, let's say, allies, I would have already started a war with the Europeans, but I'm alone, so I'm still thinking of it, if I'm gonna attack or not, examining, you know, the ground as we said, how am I gonna move, making my battle plans, let's say, in my mind. It will be inevitable to start a war with them. We will be at war with them as they act. I mean, I cannot stay and wait for them to attack me. I have to attack first and give the first blow. And you have to answer 3 questions on this matter. When, where, and how. How are you gonna do all that? That is what we call strategy. You have to count many parameters, many variables to take into account in order to decide what answer you will give to those 3 questions. And as I moved my fleet closer to the theater of operations, let's say, I found out some ships of Finland that they attacked me, so I'm officially at war with Finland. I do not know what these ships are, and since they are paying players, I don't take any chances. I have to change my plans for that area, and I think, you know, now things are gonna get hot around Africa. So I have to act fast, so I send my bombers to attack and destroy that airfield of Finland south of Abece, that city of Abece, and I'm really careful with the waypoints I give to my bombers in order to manage to attack and enter Finnish airspace at the last minute, as close as possible to my target, so he won't be able to see me. I don't think he has any radars, and I will try to make a decoy with my fighters too, around there. So he sees my fathers, he goes there, and my bobbers have better chances of completing their, let's say, mission. But we have run out of time for this episode as well. We have to leave it here. I will catch you in the next episode, which is going to be really interesting. Bye for now.